All praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the apostle of the great millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. And this is a real quick video. Um, as you can see the title, transgender MMA fighter who fractured a woman's skull, named the bravest athlete in history. Now, well, a transgender fighter is basically a man. Well, in this case, a man dressed up as a woman, fighting women, and he's named the bravest bravest athlete in history. I bet it shows how perverse the spirit is in America. I'm gonna read a little bit of this article. It says MMA fighter Fallon Fox twice broke an opponent's skull to win matches, and now he is being praised by some in the LGBT community. Uh, some in the LGBT community. Outsports, sports news website that focuses on LGBT issues in sports, named Fox the bravest athlete in history in a recent article written by Sid Ziegler. Fox, who is a biological male fighting physically weaker females and inflicting life-altering harm, apparently qualifies as brave because, according to Ziegler, he was the target of a torrent of hatred. I have literally never seen targeting an LGBTQ athlete as intense as the hatred Fox may have been subject to. It's highly unlikely that the social media comments directed his way ever fractured his skull, which is true. I mean, goddamn, this demon, this weak ass dude, call himself a woman, wearing women's garments, fighting in the women's MMA, beating up women, and he's all of a sudden brave. So sent this by one of the other brothers in the Grand Rapids camp, Ariaga, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a quick video on this. Um, I want to show you a picture of this guy, though. Let me see if I can. All right, show a picture of this guy, man, because this is really just, it's actually crazy, man. Let's see. There it goes. And this is the guy right here. This is Fallon Fox. This dude. You know, look at this. Look at this. This is just madness, man. Just madness. And this guy is all of a sudden brave because he's up in the MMA beating up women. But I guess he couldn't go against the men in the MMA, so now he's brave for going against the women who he just easily outclass. Why? Because he's a man. He's breaking these women's skull, and and most of these women just don't get it, man. This is a dude. A woman is not made for fighting like a dude is. So a woman going against a woman is fair. A woman going against a man is unfair. Why? Because a man is gonna win because he's physically stronger and physically able to defeat a woman. So this big ass dude going against all these women, going against all these short ass women, and now all of a sudden he's brave. What the fuck you wearing a bra for, dude? It's like, man. But anyway, I wanted to do a little comparison, So I looked at this article, uh, let's see, man beats his wife. So, and man accused of beating his wife to death, man beats his wife, condemned online, so on and so forth. The video of man beating his wife in Brazil face up to gender violence. Husband beating his wife images, stock photos. Here's one right here. Man beat his wife, then shows pictures to friend to boast he had her under basically control. A husband is facing 16 years prison sentence after he beat his wife into a coma, filming it so he could show off to his friends. Anastasia Ovianakova died 6 days after the horrific attack at the hands of Maxim Gribanov in what is it? Lebedyan, Western Russia. He struck her repeatedly. Now, why is this man getting 16 years? Because he beat his wife basically to death. Yet, on the other hand, he beat his wife and he's a monster getting 16 years in prison. But they call this guy brave, transgender MMA fighter who fractured a woman's skull, life altering. She could die, named bravest athlete in history. That this man who beat his wife is getting 16 years. But everybody's equal, you know. And and now I want to get a few scriptures on this. Let me see. There you go. Oh, let me see. There we go. All right. So the first scripture is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. I mean, hey, that's just it, man. There's a perverse spirit in Egypt, aka America. Cause the thing, hey, a man call himself a woman, get into a woman's fighting ring and beat up women, and now he's brave. But at the same time, they got a man beating his own woman up, beating her to death, just like this MMA fighter, beating women to death damn near. But he's a monster getting 16 years in prison for it. But that shows the perverse spirit that's mingled in America, where a man can say, "Oh, I'm a woman wearing women's clothes, beating up women, and now he's brave." But a man just being a man beating up his wife, the same way this other man who says he's a woman beats up women, but he gets 16 years. That's a perverse spirit. And on top of that, let's go to Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on woman's garments, for all that do are an abomination unto the Lord thy God, unto Yahweh thy God. So you don't supposed to wear women's clothes anyway. And then, of course, if a man sleep with man as he sleep with a woman, they are an abomination, and they shall be put to death. So, hey, you don't supposed to be wearing women's clothes, and a man ain't supposed to call himself a woman, because he's not. He's a man. He's biologically, he's biologically a man. If you're born biologically a man, guess what? You can't change that, and you're a man. And I want to get one more scripture. Let's see. This is Peter, 1 Peter 3 and 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs through the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. So you give honor to your woman as unto being the weaker vessel, man. The weaker vessel. Because the woman is physically and mentally weaker than the man. Forget what you thought, but that's just the truth, you know. Like I say, I wanted this to be a real quick video just showing the perverseness that's sold in America, where a man can call himself a woman and go around beating up women, and they say he's brave. But then if a man just beats up a woman in his regular life, he's a monster, and he gets 16 years. I mean, you can't even make this shit up. This place is got to go, man. Not that I feel sorry for any of these women, because you women got all this coming. talking about equal rights and all that other stuff, you know. But it just shows how perverse the spirit is in America. With that, I say shalom, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles, great millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.